Why? Fuck? Fuck? When? 27 minutes? Okay, stream all of the other streams except Twitch. Holy shit. Hold on. View your channel. Yeah. Live. My last broadcast. When did that stop? At 27 minutes? Fuck me. It only played half the video. How? Why? We are the survivors. Yes. It's a good thing I can just download the VOD from Twitch this time. But holy fuck. And put like the reaction on YouTube that way. But holy shit, I lucked out and am unlucky at the same time. Huh. Well, whatever. Can I turn on autoplay somewhere? Restream program error? Maybe. Yeah, I wanted to, like... Hold on. YouTube chat. That way, that's there. And then here... Upload this again. And here as well. There we go. Ugh. Seriously. Why? 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 Whatever. Whatever. React. Let's go start the react.
Pirate
Because
Software just compared his role in the Stop Killing Games initiative controversy to a Ugandan warlord.
just, you know, this one was 2 days ago, and this one is 14 hours ago, so, yeah. You know, the previous video was like 2 days ago, and this one is 14 hours old. So there is quite a disparity in information between those two. So even 2 days ago, he was trying to take credit already, so, and now? Bro, what? Yeah.
There is no
I didn't
world
know.
in which you would have believed me if I told you that that was going to be my intro a week ago. The only logical follow-up here is to just show you the clip that I'm talking about.
I do think that there are some people that get misled by that stuff, and they get wrapped up in an emotional thing. The best thing that I can equate it to is Coney 2012. Coney 2012 was a movement in 2012 where everybody online kind of wrapped up into this big thing where they were trying to overthrow a Ugandan warlord.
What?
Coney, Joseph Coney. Except he hadn't been in power for 4 years. This turned into like such like an internet zeitgeist thing where like everyone just like lost their mind. They're like, I gotta kill Coney, gotta kill Joseph Coney. They bought like stickers, they liked things on social media. It was like a big slacktivism movement, and people hated, like absolutely hated each other over this. Like if you didn't buy the sticker, you were a piece of shit. It's that level of weirdness at this point. It's just insane at this point to have that stuff. And I have people like sitting here on social media going and blasting every one of my posts saying that like I've been called all kinds of attacked and all.
I'm sorry for skipping.
At this point, it's just insane at this point to have that.
Yeah, but I'm sorry. You are spreading misinformation, and I'm pretty sure you know by this point. People have been telling you pretty consistently. Prediction, is he trying to say that all of that was just It was thanks to him? Probably, maybe, I don't
people,
know.
like sitting here on social media going and blasting every one of my posts saying that I've been called all kinds of shit. You know, been attacked in all kinds of different ways. We got swatted 2 times this last week.
Now, if you're anything
Okay,
like me,
he doesn't
you
deserve the
probably don't
swatting.
know what Coney 2012 was. Maybe older people that are watching this are going to understand, but I didn't. So I went ahead and did some research, and I found some really interesting things. And so I wanted to share that with you. I think that there are some good comparisons that could be made, but I also think that overall, this is just a clear attempt at deflection yet again from people giving him criticism about his point of view and not his character. Just a quick 10 seconds before we jump into the video. If you're new here, consider subscribing if you've been following along or you end up enjoying this video. Give it a like, helps out with the algorithm. But regardless of if you do either of those things, just thank you for watching this video. Now, this is going to be a brief rundown of the Coney 2012 stuff. I will leave a link in the description that's going a lot more in depth by a guy named Dontavius. But essentially, it surrounded this video right here, this 103 million viewed video from Invisible Children. It is still looked at today as the most viral video that has ever touched YouTube. It got 100 million views in just 6 days. And this video was a 30-minute documentary that was focused on exposing this guy by the name of Joseph Coney. He was a Ugandan warlord that was responsible for abducting children and turning them into child
13
soldiers.
years ago. Well, the time frame doesn't really matter in this context. You know, people are calling people Nazis till this day because there is still like skinheads around. Yeah, they are the current Nazis, like right neo-Nazis. But if we're talking about Nazis, they are from, you know, quite a while ago. 80 years? Is it 80 years now? Almost 80. No, over 80 years now. Yeah, so 2012 was 13 years ago. Yeah, I get it. Oh, you're trying to make me feel old, but joke's on you. I don't care.
Just as a side note, he would also make those
All I care about, please take me back to that time. Please take me back. I want to play games at home and chill.
children kill their parents.
He is misguided. He didn't know the way. He is misguided. He didn't know the way. No. Wait.
Just as a side note, he would also make those children kill their parents. This guy was terrible. And so this video aimed at
I hate school, so please don't.
To make, you know, global powers around the world take action to take care of this guy and capture him. Now, like I said, the video went insanely viral. 100 million views in just a matter of days. Like, that's insane. And at the time, you know, as you would expect with that, it's everywhere. And I think this is where Pirate's trying to make his comparison. Huge creators have been posting everywhere about the Stop Killing Games initiative. But back to the Coney 2012 movement, during this hype-up process, the campaign ended up getting criticized for things like oversimplifying a very complex conflict that was taking place in Uganda. And there was also like mishandling of donations. And one of the founders of this, his name is Jason Russell, he ended up having a very public breakdown.
What in the... Ain't no way.
Yeah, I mean, it ends up kind of fizzling out this movement for Coney 2012, and it made Coney very famous.
We were very lucky. Well, he's showing the videos, so
there is so much more to that story. Again, the link in the description. But let's get into Pirate.
Why?
Pirate software in his
There we
comparison of the Stop.
Well, it was more like a nude down, but you know.
Killing Games initiative with this movement. First, I think let's give credit where credit's due. Where can we find the comparisons that Pirate is trying to make here in this situation? When Coney 2012 was blowing up, pretty much anybody that disagreed with it was just completely drowned out by the overwhelming majority being like, this is an incredible movement, we need to support this. There was like a sense of moral high ground for the people that were in support for the movement, because it was about, you know, child soldiers and how that's not good. I'm assuming Pirate Software here is comparing the Stop Killing Games initiative in the sense that pretty much everyone is behind the movement because it's good for consumer rights, for, you know, the health of games. And because he disagrees with the initiative as he understands it, he's faced an insane amount of pushback. And even as he's claimed, you know, he's been swatted 2 separate times and all of the tens of thousands of death threats that he's received.
I've had tens of thousands of death threats a day, including
tens of thousands a day. You're telling me your death threat count grows as much as the initiative? Alright.
Including to the moderators and the rest of the team.
And yes, you can make the argument that you lose the nuance of the situation when it gets this big. And especially when there's, emotion behind it, like the preservation of video games, you get a bunch of gamers that are tuning into this situation. Yeah, it's going to make it harder to, assess legitimate critical information. It's easier to just fall in line with the majority. That's just kind of a universal truth. We understand that. And I think the other thing that I could give Pirate credit for is that the narrative over time with both of these has kind of become more simplified. Like for Coney 2012, they made a clear villain, Coney, and then a simple solution, just make him famous. And that's all that there was. They didn't go into the complex situation that was happening in Uganda. I'm not going to act like I know it, but it doesn't take a rocket scientist to understand that, yeah, maybe we didn't understand the intricacies of what was going on in Uganda at the time. And for the Stop Killing Games initiative, yeah, we can start to lose a bit of that nuance and a bit of that conversation being had when we're just looking at the fundamentals being like, hey, we should be able to leave games in a functional, playable state. I think the majority of content that has covered this entire situation doesn't go in depth on that because it ends up getting a bit more complex, and there's not, as many game developers as there are people tuning into drama, right? But if you're interested, I'm actually going to link a video right here. This is my interview that I had with a game developer to talk about some of those intricacies. But if we're being honest, like that is another potential good point. The Stop Killing Games initiative, like Coney 2012, isn't wrong. It's just a lot of conversations, particularly around the drama, such as myself. Videos like mine and others that have covered it are missing some of the complexity. I think that fact has to do with that we've kind of moved into more focusing on Pirate Software because he just keeps doing stupid shit. But even then, me talking about the Stop Killing Games initiative, I'm not always going to be the most up-to-date and researched on it when I'm more focused on the drama aspect. But that was my best effort at being like, okay, let's make those comparisons. But after that, I think there are just so many ways that this comparison just does not work. Number one, there's a little difference in the stakes, right? Coney
True. One is a warlord in Uganda who is making child soldiers, and you're just spreading misinformation about a movement, about an initiative. There is a huge disparity between stakes here.
2012 was about child soldiers, icing their parents and being forced to be in this
Oh, wait, icing their parents too. Ooh, okay.
Army for Coney. We're talking about mass murder, war crimes.
We are not the same.
By far is being criticized the most for his opinions about a video game preservation initiative. He's also being criticized about lying multiple times, about misleading and misrepresenting, that'll be important later, like the mass review bombing. The most negative reviews they had were back when it released, I think, back in
Review bombing. Yeah. Review bombing. But what you don't know is that the review bombing happened by time travelers, Time travelers, right? They just sent their consciousness back in time into their younger body to review bomb this game when it came out.
November leading into where it is now in July, which is just following the trend of the recent months. And I also made a video throwing that link to that.
Those damn time
travelers! Making contradictory statements about, for instance, him lying about having COVID.
It's just me. I've been working on it for about 7 years, but I lost 2.5 years to COVID.
Again.
Wait, 2.5 years? How?
Having COVID.
It's just me. I've been working on it for about 7 years, but I lost 2.5 years to COVID.
Again.
How? 2.5 years? I get that you, maybe if it hits you real hard, right, COVID, you're, knocked out for a month straight. I get that, right? I've seen that happen to people. I've seen it. It's not pretty, right? But most of the time is, I know he's faking his voice. But that, to me, has nothing to do with the conversation here. Yes, it's lame, but it doesn't, take away from, everything else. It just makes him look lame, right? That's it. For me, at least. I don't really care about like his furry history or faking his voice. I don't care about that, or that people should call him 4 instead of Pirate Software. I don't care about that, right? That shit don't care about, right? Oh, excuse me again. What I do care about is that dude said it construct patterns. I mean, yeah, sure. You could look at it that way, but I'm not really too good at looking at like psyche patterns. You know, if it's like a game pattern or whatever, I can recognize that, but nothing, not like personalized patterns. That's where I struggle. But yeah, no, yeah, I get it. No, yeah, no, the 2.5 years. How the fuck did you get knocked the fuck out by COVID for 2.5 years? You can code at home. It's not like you couldn't go to the office, right? You code on stream, as far as I know. How the hell did it knock you out for like 2.5 years? Yeah,
this
let's
was the video
continue.
from yesterday. It feels like an attempt to emotionally manipulate people, especially the people that he's talking to, mainly there, you know, in his Twitch stream. And I could be wrong here, but it feels like he's trying to conflate the pushback that he's received for his opinions on the Stop Killing Games initiative with a Ugandan warlord with a child army. I feel like this might be my weakest point. I'll let you guys decide that, because I fear that even with making this point, I'm in my own way making this emotionally charged. It could be that he's not talking about that specifically. He's just talking about the pushback itself, and I could just be reading too far into it that he's doing this manipulation thing. I'm not willing.
All right, I get what you're saying. However, let's look at it again. One is a warlord that made child soldiers and of the children's parents. Right, he made them reincarnate like Truck-kun in any given in any given isekai manga or anime. And the other is spreading misinformation and getting called out for it. Right. And again, even if we go for people who like disagree with the movement, again, they disagree that with like the people who say warlord bad, right? Warlord bad, true. So being at home secluded from everyone can do terrible things to your mental state, but you can do several things to keep yourself mentally healthy. He really should have no excuse if it's 2.5 years. Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah, that's absolute true.
Willing to die on that hill, but again, would like to hear your thoughts. And this kind of ties in with that point a bit, but it seems like he's reframing this criticism to make it all look like mob mentality. Like in
no, it's not. It's absolutely not. I'd argue it's actually a minority that is sending him all the negative shit that has nothing to do with facts. I'd wager a whole lot to say most people are just pointing out the wrongdoing is right, his wrongdoings, his lying, misinformation, him purposefully, I'd wager, ignoring the facts that are true. Right, misconstruing it, and him just saying that's hate, right? I'd wager a lot to say that's what's happening.
And talking about, well, all these people, Coney 2012, were super mad at people that weren't behind the movement, you know, because this like moral high ground thing. He's shifting the legitimate criticism, like about him just being really insufferable when he disagrees with people.
All of this can eat shit then. I dropped the mask entirely. I have no qualms about that. They can eat my entire ass. The whole thing.
Or him like completely misrepresenting the initiative and his opinion sucking. Or him deleting live stream VODs and lying about it.
So instead of that, I just deleted all the VODs where we were talking about it. I kept my videos up and I walked away.
And making this comparison, he's just trying to like group all of these people into a mob and say that they're just there because everyone else is here and everyone else is shitting on him, as opposed to the fact that maybe just a lot of people are reacting to his actions. He's trying to make all of this valid criticism and backlash that he's receiving all just look like drama frogs just hopping into his story. And maybe, you know, there is a good chunk of people that are doing that, but to make it seem
probably
like that's
is
the case, as opposed to him just like repeatedly over and over having really bad opinions, or just very provably being wrong multiple times and then doubling down and just choosing to die on that hill because of his ego. And again,
Yeah, that's why I keep saying Nepo baby, egomaniac, or just arrogant are, you know, just true. Those are facts that we can observe. We cannot say he's a narcissist for sure, because it's not clinically proven. I am not a therapist. I am not a therapist, nor am I licensed to like what do you call it? Like give out these like terms to people. I'm not licensed, so I cannot say. I just know I have to do with people that are acting very similar. But yeah.
wrong multiple times and then doubling down and just choosing to die on that hill because of his ego. And again, it just feels like he's trying to circumvent, you know, legitimate criticism. And it's not like the people that have issues with him just came out of nowhere. He chose to make—
Oi, you got a license for that? Oi, mate! You got a stabbing license for the knife you're stabbing the guy with!
the videos about the Stop Killing
Psychiatrist. Yeah, thank you very much.
Games initiative, and he ended up making them very poorly. And then he made the decision to double down, triple down, keep going. He's not like some passive victim that was just minding his own business, and all of a sudden people are like, we don't like that you're talking with—
We don't like that you exist. No, that's not what is happening. No, people didn't just stand up and say, we don't like that you exist all of a sudden. They're like, okay, fuck off with your misinformation and fuck off with your bad takes, right? Absolutely. That's what happened when like Moist Critical and Pewds made their videos and shit. Sorry. Excuse me. And people just hopped on thinking it's a hate train when it's not, and just hating on it. You know? That I think that's what's happened.
with a fake deep voice, or that your millennial humor just—
Yeah, should I talk like this from now on? Yeah, I can do that too.
isn't up my alley. He had doo-doo batter opinions, plain and simple. And so to wrap it up, you know, he's taking this Kony 2012 movement and making an analogy to it about what he's experiencing to play the victim. He simply misunderstood. And to make this comparison, it just feels like he's trying to dodge accountability for all of the criticism going his way. Criticism which he earned through his own actions. And I guess I don't blame him, because if you're not willing, if your ego won't allow you to, you know, apologize or maybe correct yourself, something like that, yeah, I mean, what else could it feel like other than personal attacks when you feel—
Well, to be fair with his situation, it is truly just his ego being in the way of accepting that legitimate criticism that has nothing to do with hate. Well, most of the time, anyway. Okay, sorry, I'll stop. Yeah, no, the criticism has nothing to do with it. I knew it! You are Pirate Software! Oh, get him! Get him! Ah! Get him! Kill him before he lays eggs!
feel that
Purge him with holy fire!
every criticism at you is directly attacking who you are. Although at this point, it's becoming more and more clear that this is just who he is. And don't get me wrong, yes, Stop Killing Games initiatives does have its flaws. There's no denying that. That's why it's a foot in the door, because we hope to, you know, figure out those kinks and work it out through the process of having that conversation when it—
But I don't remember who, but someone had a maybe it's even him. someone had a conversation with the with a developer about this, and they went through every single. You alerted the horde. No, they went through every single point, and most points, I'd say 90% of the points, were okay with it. Like, he was like, oh yeah, this is absolutely manageable, absolutely doable. Take away his fox woman. No! You will not get them. I will shoot you down with a rain of arrows. I will defend it with my swords till the last chips and shatters.
Ends up going forward. But again, for Pirate to make this comparison to the Kony 2012 thing, I feel like he's doing the exact same thing that he's calling out here. He's being reductive. I think I've already said this multiple times in this video, so I'm sorry, but he's just trying to diminish the legitimacy of any criticism being thrown at him. And so after going over both these, and again, I could be wrong, you know, I didn't-
Nuh-uh! The fuck you mean, nuh-uh?
Really get to live in and experience the Kony 2012, you know, experience. But based on what I had looked into, this feels like not just like he's reaching with this analogy, but that he's using it as a deflection. But I'm genuinely very interested to hear what you guys have to say about this one. If you
I completely agree with the deflection
link
take.
in the description. And if you're interested in supporting the channel in my attempt to keep these daily uploads coming, consider becoming a member. I don't necessarily have perks for you guys yet, but if you have an extra $1 and you'd like to support me, consider it. But again, thank you for just taking the time to watch this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys later. Adios. Peace. Bye.
Okay, we heard the laugh. I cannot give you a member, but I can give you a subscribe. There we go. I'm not pressing the bell, though. There's only one bell that rings for me. Yeah. That were the 2 videos I had on Pirate Software. And I think those were 2 very important videos. If I'm gonna be honest. Because it just shows that he will not give up on his pride. He is really just grandstanding Vegeta right now. My pride, this, blah, 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 pride, blah, 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 Prince of all Saiyans, blah, 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 stronger than you, right? He's basically just a Vegeta right now. He's pulling a Vegeta and, just going on about his pride that is, like, hurt because he has been proven wrong on multiple occasions, that he's been misconstruing it, that he's been, you know, it's just not okay. And he just can't give in, because to him, I believe, strongly believe, Vegeta, more like, no. No, let's not go there. No, I truly believe that he's just too stuck up his own ass to admit to his mistake. I will personally take one of your Kirsche plushies and remove the chain, then replace the chain with something stronger and comfortable so you can sleep with and not get any reactions from metals. The chain is gone on the one I sleep with. Oh man, the other one still has one, the original chain, so yeah. Leaflet? I'm on a hit list? Oh yeah, she was number 6. I remember. But yeah. Curse you, Mumi! Hey. When I get the cups, I did tell you that you will get one of them. So you better play it nice for a while. Hello? No, I will not threaten you with the cups. Don't worry. How dare you deprive me of my act of kindness? Yeah, no, I get it. Bro. How do I have so much energy again? It hurts my head. But that's fine. Thank you. Don't gotta worry. Don't gotta worry. There's very little you can do in this chat that will actually make me like, no, you don't get one. You gotta like take it real far by like doxing me or something to make me not want to give you one. So yeah, there's lots and lots of leeway for you to go through. Damn. You know, I bought some extra cups to give away to people who couldn't buy them and couldn't get them gifted either because current country situation or whatever. Though I couldn't afford much. So yeah. Oh! Okay, I gotta shill something to you. Dreadcorpse, a YouTuber, has a story of how Skynet arrived in Warhammer 40k. Episode 6 is out. Go check him out right now. He lives on Earth, I think, guys. I doxed Mumi! If you knew. Ha! Foolish mortal! Thinks I live on Earth. Pfft, fucking idiot. Ha! You think that floating pyramid is just floating? It's a pyramid to pierce the heavens, and beyond the heavens is space. Again. Okay, let's stop right there. Massacre. Yeah. What else is going on this platform? Fights. Trump took me and my 6 kids' food stamps, only left with $60. This woman is mad because she's been taken off EBT food stamps. She says she has 6 kids and for the last 3 years has been living rent-free on government benefits. You got to be kidding me right now. I really is pissed off. 6 kids, why keep having kids when you're that broke? I mean, true. Hans brings a javelin. I mean, I'm questioning every time people have like 10 or like anything above 3 kids are broke, right? They cannot take care of the kids, yet they chose to bring them to the world, right? And that is a choice. Not using protection is a choice, right? Not abstaining from sex is a choice. Of course, I get that people want to have it, and there is measures against having kids if you want just the pleasure. You didn't take those measures. Otherwise, you wouldn't have 6 kids, so yeah, they can't stop fucking. No, I understand that part, right? Some people just like sex, and that's fine. That's okay, right? But what I don't understand is when they just have kids but cannot afford to have the kids, cannot afford to give a meaningful life to the kids. They let the kids grow up in struggle, in a hardship-filled life that they're gonna, you know, they're not gonna turn out well. They know they won't, and they still bring them to the world. They don't give a jack shit about their kids, which again makes me question why they even have them in the first place. I love my kids. Yeah, you can love them, but at least, you know, don't make 6 kids grow up bad because you wanted to have 6 kids, right? That doesn't make sense to me. And my mom, for example, I'm telling you about a little bit about my mom. My mom had me in Bosnia, right? And she noticed, damn, He's growing up to be a fucking brat. He's growing up to be a asshole, actually, right? She noticed. So she took me and actually went to the country we're staying at right now. But she was pregnant with my sister at the time as well. So she was traveling pregnant. And when we came to the country we are currently at, we were actually going hungry because we couldn't afford food, and it's basically the food stamps were late. They were late as hell. We had half a loaf of bread, right? And that's it. That's all we had in the pantry for some time. So we were actively hungering, right? That's a situation that was outside of her control, because she had to leave a stable life because the environment was extremely toxic. And the country we're currently staying at realized that. They saw, okay, that's a legitimate reason. You get to stay. And we could stay. We migrated legally. And today, I have a decent job. Right? Today, I have a decent job. I am a citizen. I have this beautiful PC that I saved up for. I have you guys watching me do stupid shit on the internet. I have everything that I ever wanted, right? This is big. This is so big. Yet she has one of the best, I gotta say, best situations in America. She had no worries for food, for housing, none whatsoever, and she decided to do nothing with it. To me, that just shows she don't give a fuck about her family. Nice. Your mother... God fucking damn it. Nice, your mother made a good choice, except you becoming VTuber, of course. Fuck you, that's just trauma. Also, okay, another scam artist in Kick Chat. 2 followers. Alright, let's see. I noticed that your channel could benefit from larger audience to help boost your streams. With the right support, you could start earning up to $24 per hour on Kick. I can help grow your channel by getting you 2,000 real followers, 200 live viewers, and active chat engagement. Everything you need to become eligible for Kick's affiliate or partner program. Interested? Please message me on Discord for more details. Ban. It's bad. It's bad. Boost this! Bot pants grab. Sounds lame. It is lame. It doesn't just sound lame. At least he didn't follow me on Kick, so it didn't give me like a fake view follower. So the follower count is still accurate, at least to my knowledge. Yeah. So yeah. So you know, my life when I was younger was literally, I have a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us, you know? And, you know, I just lived it. I have zero sympathy for these people who got a good life handed to them and lost it because they didn't build on anything when it's getting taken away, because it won't last forever. It will never last forever. It's free. It either has a hook attached to it or is temporary. Always. I have zero sympathy for these people. Zero. Because I've gone through that shit myself, right? I lived that life. I'm through that shit. That's behind me for 10 plus years now. Well, to be more specific, plus 18 years now, right? A whole grown-ass man had to grow up to understand what I lived through to this point. So, you know... Zero sympathy for this kind of bullshit. Zero. So that's why these numbers, when I see my food stamps went from 4.4 thousand to $38 and Section 8 is refusing to pay my rent tomorrow. How am I supposed to live and support 6 kids? How can they do this to me? Zero sympathy. Zero. Zero sympathy when I see this shit.
My food stamps went from 4,400 in food stamps.
That's too much fucking money. Are we talking a month or a week? What were these food stamps for? Holy shit, $4,400! And McDonald's was on the list for the, one of those food stamps methods, right? McDonald's was on the fucking list. With that amount a year, probably. I don't trust it. I'm gonna look it up. How often do food stamps get renewed? Food stamps benefits are typically renewed every 12 months, but the specific timeline can vary based on the... Oh, okay, so it is every 12 months. 4,400. Damn. Don't know dollars, but it looks like dollars is a lot of money. No, for food? If I look at my country, you use... around 400 at most, if you're like buying good amount of food, right? That is a high-end food supply, right? In terms of amount, you're buying 400 a month, which means you would get 11 months if you buy that much every month. But now that shit is gone. Again, zero sympathy for these people from me. Zero. You had enough time until now, more than enough, to just build your life back up. You could have struggled or something. Sure. No one's gonna blame you for falling down. But I'm gonna blame you for not getting back up. I'm gonna blame you for lying down. I am. Fuck you. Zero sympathy again. Zero.
Every month to $38.
Wait.
4,400 in food stamps every month.
The Google lied to me! Google lied to me! She was getting 4,400 a month in food stamps! My headache just got worse. My headache got worse. I can't. I was
To $38.
Yeah, that's a single takeout order, or you could go to the meatery and get some meat, and then go to any what do you call it, grocery shop, get yourself some spaghettis that you can buy for $5. You can buy spaghetti for $5. That's gonna go for a week straight. Right, a single, if we're talking single person, a pack of spaghettis is gonna last you a fucking week. Spaghettis fill you up real good. Then you can buy a whole kilogram. I don't know how many pounds. No, that is actually 2.2 pounds, I believe. 2.2 pounds of rice. Rice is extremely good for like filling you up, and you can make incredible dishes with it too. So there is multiple ways. So rice is not that fucking expensive. So I knew that was monthly. God damn it. That's why I said that's a lot of money.
What am I supposed to get with $38 with
Again, spaghetti, tortellinis, any pasta, right? Pasta, rice, cheap ground beef meat that you can make bolognese, for example, or any other sauce that is like really easy to do, right? I know how that works. I lived through it.
6 kids. How the hell am I supposed to support my kids on $38 in food stamps?
I don't know. Go to work, bitch. Do something with your life.
Not to mention our disability checks on hold. Our Section 8.
Are you disabled though? You are obviously in a car alone right now, in the front seat.
My rent isn't getting paid tomorrow.
And I don't know if you have a mirrored camera right now. So you could very well be behind the steering wheel.
So I have to come up with $1,100. Okay? I am allergic to work.
Think we all know that this woman wasn't spended on food. I am allergic to work. Oh no, woman. Oh no. What are we gonna do? Bro, I had a headache since lunchtime. You know when I got home? An hour before work ended, because it just got too bad. And I have to go back on a bicycle. I have to ride my bike back home. So I just wanted to make sure I got home safe with my bike. That's why I went home early. Otherwise, I would have stayed the full shift. So you know, other people are working their fucking ass off. By the way, if we count streaming, I don't have 43-hour work weeks. I have 60-hour work weeks. Isn't that fun? Oh, how am I gonna do this? I have to come up with $1,100.
I can't work. I refuse to work.
There we have it. There we have. That's the whole issue. That's the whole issue, woman. That's the whole issue. Fuck you.
I can't work. I refuse to
Zero
work.
sympathy. Zero.
The whole
Zero
reason I
sympathy.
had kids was the amount of government benefits that you get for one child.
She is openly admitting, I brought a life into this world to abuse the system. Again, I don't have zero sympathy, I have negative sympathy now.
And now, with the dependent age being 7 and younger, none of my kids are dependents now.
Oh, they're all above 7! So familiar, especially for me. Oh. If it's what I think it is, I'm so sorry, man.
Because they're all older than 7. So how am I supposed to live? How do I feed my kids on $38? This is not okay.
Woman, you gotta learn how to cook, spend wisely, and nutrition. That's the 3 things you need to learn for the kids right now. and they're not gonna eat the food you prepare. You're gonna have a hard time because they've been living on takeout, they've been living on sugar, they've been living on all the shit that wasn't supposed to come in their mouth and tummy. But now you're gonna have a bad time. It's not that close, but my uncle's wife took children for that exact. Oh, that's icky. You are not okay, woman. Yeah, she's not. This is also, I think this is an insult to my mom. I see these kinds of mothers, and I refuse in my head to call them actual moms, right? Their kids may love them, but I refuse to degrade the title of mother to this degree. So yeah, I hate that kind of people with passion. Yes, it like hurts me to call this thing a mother, and not thing in terms of human, but just not mother, right? I hate it because it feels insulting to my mom, who I can't say it any other way. She sacrificed everything she had in her home country. She lived a decent life. Of course, she was a bit abused by her family because she's a woman, and that country isn't really known to treat them good. But you know, she had at least a decent life. She went overseas even just to give me a better life and the child that was coming. Oh, I know the word for her. Cunt. Trying to be the next Kier mom, bro. With Kirsche, it's the same. It's like, I kind of refuse to call that Kier mom. It's like, no, it's just biological birth giver to you, but I can't say it for short, so you know. Maybe you shouldn't have been spending outside your means, living like the Marks. Nah. Oh, I hate this.
On $38. This is not okay. Not okay.
This rips at my nerves. I'm not sure if I want to minimize that on Twitter. Where? Bitch, get a job. Kier's mom is on another plane of existence, bro. Anyone ever seen Redo of Healer? I think she's on that kind of arc. Kind of, no? Well then, don't. And I don't want to. Well, if you can't handle lewd or like overly aggressive themes, then yeah, you shouldn't. I'm hunting for one and I'm not complaining, only complaining that no one seems to want to employ me. That's fair. That's fair. Because even entry-level jobs need a fucking college degree nowadays, which is also mentally retarded. Seriously. Where I am, it's actually not that hard to get a job. Like, even my IT friend got a job within half a year. Yes, it's half a year, but he had the situation to do that. But he was giving out applications left and right. He was a cheap whore for a long time. No, he got a job now. And it's not even that bad. It's just the stories that come from him in IT that are bad. That one time he had to come in and fix the PC, and dude who called him was like, oh yeah, I'm out of the meeting now, it's fine. And he comes in, what does he on the screen? His company's boss! And the executive, right? The boss and the executive in a FaceTime screen, in a meeting. And the PC is like malfunctioning and shit, and all he had to do was plug out the HDMI cable, blow it so the dust would get out, and put it back in. Oh man, yeah, classic. We need 20 years old guy with 18 years of experience type shit. Yeah, yeah. You know, no, the boss was very like, oh, we got a good IT guy that is pretty young. Hell yeah. But they were very disappointed in the guy who called for my friend. And of course, my friend was like, what am I supposed to do here? Like, very nervous. Of course, right? You see your actual boss for the first time because you only, like, saw executives before. It's so fucking good. But yeah. No, he tells me the dumbest stories about people. It's so funny. Oh, wait, is that the same person? It's the same person! Do you... It's fine, there was nothing on the way that is, like, against TOS, so it's fine.
Went from 4,000. Somebody telling me that I need to go get a job.
Is it the same person? They have the same haircut and look kind of the same. They have the same teeth too. But the voice is like completely different. I guess she's just depressed in the upper one.
To everybody.
By the way, caption here on the TikTok video. For anyone wondering where your tax dollars go, this is it. You support my kids, my nails, lashes, BBL, Botox, all of my bills. So thank you. Voice kind of similar. I'm bad at discerning voices.
Telling me that I need to go get a job so I can support my 6 kids.
Every single one of them has 6 kids. Is that like the magic number for maximum profit? Is that it?
No, sweetheart. That's your job. That's why you go to work every single day.
What if everyone was like you? What if everyone didn't go to work? You know, no one's on the oil rig, no one's driving buses, no one's looking at the electricity, no one's looking at the sewage system, no one's repairing streets, no one's building new houses. Nothing is happening. Then we all die. No! The guys who are self-sufficient somewhere remotely in a forest, they will live. No, I truly believe she would just go plunder. Because that's the easy way out. Okay, not all.
Okay.
Hold on, I just gotta... No, it wasn't just now. It was 2 hours ago, but whatever. There it is.
Hours a day, 5 days a week. That's why you work on Christmas. That's why you work on Halloween. That's why you're not with your kids through the week because you're at work supporting my kids.
No, that's not how it works. That's not how it works, bitch.
Like, that's how it works.
No!
That's how government benefits work.
Fuck your government benefits. Go to work, bitch!
So when you were born, you either decided to be the giver or taker.
No! At this point, I don't even want to be Amish. I want to be caveman. Caveman. Go out, hunt food, eat good, go back, sleep, live good. get wife, life better. Hooga booga, give man brain.
You either contribute to society or you take from society.
No, if we all contributed to society, it'd be actually a healthy society, a high trust society, if you will. Guess why we don't have that?
I am a taker. You are the giver. It's just
No, you're an abuser. You are a cancer on society. You are literally taken from the workers that actually give a fuck. Can we kick that bitch from society? I
how
wish.
it works. Maybe in your next life, you can be the taker too, or you can decide halfway through your life that you don't want to be a giver anymore. Quit your job. Get on government.
I want to see this bitch get money from someone who doesn't work. I want to see her argue with a Karen, please. Parasite,
That's what
yeah.
it's there for. I'm not gonna apologize for it. I've been on it for
An invasive species of parasite. Fucking invasive. Scum.
13 years. I will be on it for the rest of my life. Okay. I make more than somebody with a 5-year college degree. I make more than somebody with a college education, if that tells you anything. Love you.
And that's why the big, beautiful bill has passed. By the way, we should read up on that, actually. What is the big, beautiful bill? $48 a month is good for her. It is. Big, beautiful bill. What is the big, beautiful bill? No, I don't want to look at that shit. BBC, CNN, the White House, that government. There we go. But before that, take her kids. Yeah, that's an insult to scum, Mumi. The Tax Foundation. What is this? I don't want to see the pros and cons. I want to see the fucking citation and what it does. The Senate of the United States, your amendment. Strike all after the first word and insert the following. Table of contents. Table of contents. Fucking. The largest tax cut in history for middle and working class Americans. Oh. According to the Joint Committee Taxation, the tax bill will most benefit workers and families making less than $50,000 per year. That's good. All right, let's go here. I'm just gonna go to this corner because there is less text there. Or none at all. And I'm gonna read it now. These 2 points, they're so good. They sound so good. All right, the largest tax cut in history for middle and working class Americans. According to the Joint Committee on Taxation, the tax bill will most benefit workers and families making less than $50,000 per year. Bigger paychecks of $10,000 and more in annual take-home pay for families, no tax on tips, no tax on overtime, no tax on Social Security. A $12.5 billion modernization of our air traffic control system. That's pretty good. Give them to people that can actually raise kids. Indeed. Permanently increasing the child tax credit for more than 40 million families. So child tax credit actually increased, which I believe is something good for families, because tax credit is like paying less taxes, I believe. Is it not? It's like that's what you can take, like, write off your taxes. The tax credit. Am I wrong? No idea. I have no idea about taxes in America. That's why I gotta. Okay, let's look at that again. I'm not on the screen. I know. I'm not gonna move myself twice. Tax credit is a tax incentive which allows certain taxpayers to subtract the amount of the credit they have accrued from the total they owe the state. I am completely right in my assumption that that's a good thing. Hello, 911, the streamer is gone again! So this is a good thing again. The tax credit, you can write off your taxes, paying less taxes when you have a child. For more than 40 million families, that's good. Permanently securing the borders by finishing the border wall and hiring thousands of new ICE officers and border patrol agents. Driving down energy costs with a massive expansion of domestic oil and gas production capacity. That's also pretty good in terms of self-sustainability. A tax deduction on Made in America auto loan interest. Oh! This is also not bad for people who lease cars. Not bad, not bad. Protection for 2 million family farms from punitive double taxation. Wait, they get double taxed? Because of farm work? Oh, protection for those people is pretty good, no? Creating Trump accounts for every American newborn. What are Trump accounts? Again, gotta leave a set for a second. Trump accounts for newborns will be seeded with a one-time government contribution of $1,000. The accounts will track a stock index and allow for additional private contributions of up to $5,000 per year. This will afford a generation of children the chance to experience the miracle of compounded growth and set them on a course for prosperity from the very beginning. Holy shit, if that works, every single child with that account is gonna have a good life. Or at least a good start in life. Hold on, where were we? There we go. There, okay. Restoring fiscal sanity by cutting 1.5 trillion in spending. The cutting 1.5 million in spending should be a good thing as long as they don't, like, put it somewhere else. Like, right? If they actually cut it from places where it's not needed, like every single politician that gets 200K a year, then yes, that's a good thing. Strengthening Medicaid by eliminating waste, fraud, and abuse, and blocking illegal immigrants from receiving Medicaid. Okay, I can rock with this. Fiscal sanity. I don't know what that means. Hold on. I gotta go again. Oh! Fiscal sanity implies a responsible and prudent management of public finances. Oh! Okay. Funding the Golden Dome missile defense system to confront 21st century threats. Alright. there was Iron Dome that worked well, moderately well against like older missiles. The Golden Dome will probably just be a very, very strengthened, heavily fortified version of it. I hope. And that actually works, right? That could actually work for like most things. Modernizing our military to ensure it has the resources to be a ready, lethal fighting force after 4 years of Biden-era weakness. Alright, I hate when he takes a shot at Biden. It feels like a tantrum, honestly. Just an upgrade, I think. Yeah, that's what I mean. It is like the Iron Dome, but better. Which honestly is not a bad thing. All in all, the big beautiful bill seems to be mostly positive. Yeah, this actually makes perfect sense. This actually makes perfect sense. If everything here is true, right? If this is absolutely true and there is no like missing context or whatever, Iron Dome countered enough rockets and now get a golden skin. Countered 1,000 missiles, get golden skin. Yeah, no, I can get behind that. I have notifications. Someone followed me and someone more liked my post. Oh yeah, by the way, a small flex here. A small little flex here, okay. Kitsunero herself has liked my post about her plushie. She herself has liked it. Haha. Same with if I go really far down. Same with Kirsche, somewhere. She should be somewhere around here. Ah, whatever. Hello, Epison! Giga Chat Mumi. Yeah, let's go! The Fox women like my posts once. Yeah. Hello! Yeah, no, it's probably too far away. Yeah, it's too old. But that's fine, that's fine. Damn, I can't show this though. No. The fuck is this? We believe you. Get straight jacket for Mumi. Fuck you. I'm looking for my post on my profile. It's somewhere down there. Oh, fucking. No, that's not what I wanted. How do I look at damn MumiPlaynGames 2025? How do I look at like liked people who liked my post? You can do that on the phone. Likes. Put on the put on the jacket. Fuck you. I'm not lying. How do you look at that shit? Pin your profile, request, view hidden, view posts, embed, view post engagement, change who can reply, mute this conversation, add remove from list, add remove from highlights, pin to your profile. No. What does that mean, by the way? Promote. Bell verified. What? What? Happy son, what? How? Click on the bell and then verified. What bell? What bell are you talking about? I don't see no bell. Notification bell. Bell verified. No, it's been too long for it to register that one. Because the oldest is like May 18th. Oh, it is that one, but... Kirsche don't show up. I remember her liking it. No, I mean, on a specific post, you can somehow look who liked it. Impressions. Alright, I'll just do it on the phone. Hold on, and send myself the pic. Fuck you. I know how it works on the phone. It's that easy. It's that easy. On the phone, you can just hold the like button, and then everyone who liked it will show up. No one is showing up. Why? Oh, there it is. There we go. Haha! Now I can send this shit to myself. Ba-da-bum, ba-ba-dum. Send. Haha! Figured that shit out. I hate this. I hate how complicated this is. I hate how complicated that shit is, man. Then I gotta... Did I download it already? I did. I did. This is taking forever, I'm sorry. But I gotta prove this right now. This is personal now. Yeah, absolutely. This is fine. So on the phone, if you... What is this? Oh, okay. In that case, I can change that. Okay, it's really, really, really big. I moved something. I don't know what I moved. Sleepy Snapper. Hey, Pookie. Hello, son. I have proof that my hey. I have proof that my Kamiyoshi liked my post. I have it. It's right there on the bottom. It's post interaction. That who likes it on that tab? Yeah, I liked my own post. Fuck you. There it is. Kirsche Verstahl. It's right there. Yo, dropped you an image in meme channel. Okay, it's a straight jacket, I believe. Could you take a wild guess to what I'm playing? Is it maybe Deltarune? I don't know. Fucking straight jacket! I fucking knew it! I may or may not be streaming too. Oh? Oh yeah? We visit your stream right now. Oh, oh, oh. All right, all right. Wait, did you? Oh no, you didn't. It's just me having bad connections because of VPN. May or not be streaming to. Yeah. All right, we will watch a little bit of pro gamer gameplay. Shall we? Oh yeah, no. Ha! It's laggy as fuck though for me. I even took away the VPN for it to be better. There is a minigun in that game? Oh goodness. But that's probably... I don't even know where from. I turned off my VPN that makes me have a really bad connection to most platforms, so it shouldn't be me anymore. What is that game? I played that too. It's fuck, Generation Zero. Fucking Xbox sucks for streaming. Ah, there's the issue. Okay. I get it in that case. I get it. Brother. Anyway, I already follow you. Hell yeah. Gamer tag. Anyone wants to drop, you know, anyone wants to go here? Easy. Wanna join his game? There is his gamer tag. You may or may not wanna, like, pin it on Twitch. You can just look at the name and then pin it. But yeah, forgot how this game looks like. I noticed pretty soon based on the weapons. But yeah, this is cool. You know, good for you, man. Good for you. Enjoy the rest of your stream, man. So embarrassed. Yeah. Looking for something in game. Ah, I see. No, I hope you have a good rest of the stream. Wait. I'm waiting. I'm still in your stream? Are you just... Is this hammer versus plants? Lukey. Oh, damn. You have an electric hammer. Damn. Alright. Let me guess, that's an EMP hammer now? Yup. Yup, it is. God damn. That's cool. Yeah, there's some good weapons in that game that I missed, huh? But after not getting a weapon after that legendary kill, I was too lazy to get any anymore. So, you know. But yeah, enjoy it. Hope you have a great rest of the stream. We'll continue to look for retards, however. Fair enough. Bro, it took me like half an hour to an hour about... thank you! Yeah, it took me like 140 rockets and I don't know how much ammunition to get that fucker down, and then he doesn't even drop me a fucking weapon. Fuck that shit. I remember that, yeah. Yeah. That kind of broke me, man. That broke me. He killed himself, yeah. That meme becomes an emote someday. I'm gonna make two emotes out of that. One where I shoot, like, just rapid fire rockets at a robot. And the other one where I just pick up a piece of cloth out of a legendary box. Kind of. Kind of like that. Hold on, I gotta write that down. Write that down! Write that down! Notes. Notepad. There we go. To do emotes. Gun. So what we have to so far is glow emote, tree emote, extreme angry with Chepesh weapon, confused, and gun emote. Now we need a rapid fire rocket. And bad luck loot. There we go. Nice. Why does she sound like that? Oh, sorry, that's just my voice. My bad. I think Kitsunetter sounds nice. It's nice to listen to. I just think there's like when she's only talking, there's like no background noise, kind of. Kills final boss, gets the legendary pink moped and a hat. Moped and a hat. God damn it. Ooh, I know that scene. I'm going into this. Oh no. Just like in Fallout 4, I'm not playing for Fallout 4. But in that game for KI shit, boy seeing boobs for the first time. Oh my god, boobies. Man seeing boobs for the 51,687th time. Oh my god, boobies! True. Alright, hold on. I think this is gonna be a good one. I found something. But is that game for killing Robot Earth Destroyer 9000 you can get a legendary wooden stick? Ooh. Nice.
I just saw a video where
Uh-huh. Yeah.
they're using social media and
Uh-huh.
they're going to go around and they're going to arrest everybody that has been posting videos against the current administration.
There's only two reactions to this she can do. It's a genuine disappointment because she's like brainwashed left. Or she's gonna make this satire.
Any kind of video that shows any kind of against the people in power right now, they're going to go and arrest them. They're going to come and get them and take them away. I mean, we're not going to know what happened to them. All of those videos of all those people, how many people are on this app against the administration right now? They're going to come and arrest all of them. You know, having a little bit of a cold helps when I make these videos because it makes me sound really
Do it!
But anyway, that's not happening in America, but that actually does happen in other countries, like in those kind of countries like that. So let's see how many liberals actually watch the videos to the end. Oh my gosh.
I knew it! I knew that voice, man! She had me in the second half, though. She had me in the second half, though. What happened? Oh no, she was like, the people who are making videos against the government are being arrested. Right? And she continued that until the very end, where she broke character finally.
Right now, they're going to come and arrest all of them. You know, having a little bit of a cold helps when I make these videos because it makes me sound real phlegmy, like I'm getting sick. But anyway, that's not happening here in America, but that actually does happen in other countries, like
She's saying this is not happening in America.
Iran and those kind of countries like that, but not here in America. But let's see how many liberals actually watch the videos to the end.
And then the final question, how many liberals watched this till the end? This has got to be the dumbest fucking person. We got a dumbass here! The dumb cabbie. Wait, maybe this is satire. Pointing out the obvious. Sounds way familiar. Did you watch the whole thing?
Question.
No.
Does that make
Then you're
me
one
a
of those dumb
dumbass?
people you're talking about if you didn't watch it till the end. Yes, it makes him a dumbass. Watch till the end. Obviously, you didn't watch till the end. I did actually vote for that. Not gonna lie. I only watched the beginning of this and wrote something about how stupid liberals are. Whoops, I mean, they are, but she's pretty good. Oh my god, so many people don't watch their content till the end. Holy shit, I'm surprised. But then again, if I look at my percentages, but given I'm not that, you know. See, she's crying on camera, so it must be true. Oh, another one. Satire, watch the last 20 seconds and ignore the first minute. Look, son, a retard. Oh no. Knowing the background information is so fucking funny. Well played, milady. Well played. So hard I laughed. Hurt it did. So hard I laughed. Hurt it did. Good, you threatened leadership or anyone like some are. You should be arrested. It's horse crap saying things like that. We got an idiot! Ding, 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 ding! Yeah, but I can't understand that, people. I get it. But come on, man, you gotta listen till the end. Even if it's stupid lip-tart shit. Reading the comments, realizing a lot of people did not watch it until the end. Exactly. Wait, there's 6 posts here. How the fuck do I only see 1? The good parody is rare in our timeline. Yeah. Listen to the entire video before posting like I did. I was wrong to jump to the conclusion. After all, we are not in England or Iran. Anyone who threatens violence against anyone in office will be arrested, but just posting against the government is free speech. The UK is the country that is... Okay, he read till the end. Good. I was about to say. The UK has problems that would be happening here had Donald J. Trump not entered the scene in 2016. She is very confused about England and the USA. Obviously, you forgot your base training about information gathering, my guy. But that's fine. That's fine. No, this is not true. She is acting and fear-monger. Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. The video in question is posted by discuss a scenario where individuals who post videos against the current administration on social media might be arrested. The speaker expressed concern about this possibility, suggesting that it could lead to widespread arrest and a lack of transparency about what happens to those individuals. However, towards the end of the video, the speaker clarifies that this scenario is not happening in America. Yeah. And everyone bites the dust. Bum, bum, bum. And everyone bites the dust. And I was just about to post a nasty comment, lol. Almost another one bites the dust. Ba-da-dum, dum, dum. Everyone bites the dust. And everyone bites the dust. Ba-dum, bum, bum. And everyone bites the dust. Let's see how many conservatives actually watch video to the end. By the looks of this thread, not many. Sad. Sad. People can't even watch a full video. Hilarious lady, though. Hilarious. I am playing a dangerous game once again. And for good reason, I went back to my room. And everyone bites the... Killer Queen bites the duster! Baikugudan. Bites the duster. Little did you know, Killer Queen has already touched the door handle. You will explode. Killer Queen! First bomb! Or I don't even remember. God damn it. JoJo opening starts playing. No, hold on. How does that work again? Sono chido dare. Sadame, god damn it. Ah. JoJo! Holy shit, no. What else do we have here? Nope. Father returns from Afghanistan to express son before game. Ooh, that looks good. Oh, this is cute. Oh man, that's a huge morale boost too, man. Ah, this is nice. Go on, destroy those guys! Man, very heartwarming indeed. We gotta have some wholesome stuff as well every now and then. We can't just constantly be on the edge, you know. Put the banana on the edge. Hold on, is there a clip of that? Centrea is big enough for that to be a clip. No? There ain't no way that's not a clip. There ain't no way that's not a clip. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I gotta find this. That Mario Kart thing was a while ago though, so how do I find this? Videos 10 days ago. Mario Party. For the sake of your head, I'll ask you to politely hydrate. Thank you very much. Nope, that's not it. It's probably pretty far back, I would say. Mario Kart. Maybe this? Hold on. Post meme image again. God damn it. God damn it. There's no way. Please don't. Please don't put me in a straitjacket. She needs to have a banana in the inventory. She needs to be on the baby trace track. She needs bananas as an item. She needs to be on the baby bath track that she usually plays on. Likes to play on. It's not Rainbow Road. It's not that. Wait, what? There it is! I found it! I found it! I'm not stupid! I'm not stupid! Begins ironing straitjacket. Fuck you! Fuck you! You can put it away! I found it!
They are, bro. They're stream sniping.
Do the things then.
Let's go, baby. Park banana on the edge.
Banana on the edge. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I like that. Waste of food. Here is another delusional guy.
Here's what's gonna happen. If I lose my health insurance, I will go to the doctor just like I always do. And when I get a bill, I won't pay it.
You will, first of all, pay it. Second of all, you will be surprised that the price is lower than usual.
If I lose my food assistance, I will go to the store like I always do, and I will get my food, and I will not pay for it.
You will again pay for your shit or go to jail because that's theft. And second, you will pay for your food like every other citizen. Thank you very much. It's really not that difficult. Alright, we have a clip here by Tectone, and the clip starts off, "If you clip me again." So I'm actually pretty hyped what this is gonna be.
I will say though, by the way, Yeet, if you ever clip me again, do me a favor. Stop saying that I'm taking shots at people. Can you just merely say, Tectone tells the truth about this person? Tells the truth about this person? Because I'm tired of being told that I'm taking shots when I'm just giving a recollection of events.
Tectone takes shots at my account's verbiage. Unless he lives in California. Do me a favor, stop saying I take shots at people. Can you just merely say Tectone tells the truth? People ask me a question, I give them an honest answer.
But truthfully, like just say Tectone says how it is. Tectone reveals the truth. Like, stop saying I take shots. Right? When people ask me a question, I give them the honest answer, and then people fucking schizo out on me on Discord messages. That's just how it goes. Right? That's just how it goes. It's the same clip. Just the framing would be a lot nicer. Right? Nobody gonna click on it if it doesn't exaggerate. I feel like people absolutely would still click on that. He's farming clicks. It comes with clickbait titles. It's clickbait. That's why they use those words. Yeet is the ultimate shit sipper. Gotta stir the pot. I mean, I'll be real. I like Yeet. I just wish he would stop saying. He can say this about anybody. Everybody else is talking shit. Well, maybe not. He's not really a shit talker. What's the lawyer's name? What's the lawyer's name?
Oh, I don't remember.
What's his name? What is his name? The lawyer. Legal mindset.
Legal mindset.
Why can't he just have like a legal mindset? Scott. You know, like why can't he have a name? Anyway, yeah, John Lawyer. Yeah, absolutely. Like legal mindset doesn't talk shit, right? There's a difference between talking shit, taking shots, and then merely telling the truth and giving an accurate representation of facts.
Hell yeah. Can you stop fucking saying taking shots? Holy shit, you're killing me. Yeah, okay. Pippa assaulting people, nothing new. Oh god. This must be an old ass shot.
Yeah.
This gotta be old ass clip.
What the?
Not again.
Dangerous. Delicious. Yes. Ah! Delicious.
Does it taste like cotton candy? Can't believe Tectone and Ludwig the Koopa Kid are beefing. Are they still beefing? I thought Ludwig was like, oh yeah, I'm sorry. Are they still beefing? Why is it anytime I am super envious of a girl's voice, it turns out she is trans? Why do trans women have hot voices but not me? Sure.
Cab fails.
First of all, let's get one thing straight. Crack is cheap. I make too much money to ever smoke crack. Let's get that straight, okay?
Damn! Okay. Anyway, let's go back here. Because you are not trans. Probably. Donald Trump is now sending migrants to a prison where they can be eaten by alligators if they escape. Is this what you voted for? Yes. People do say yes to that question, my guy. Yep, don't cross the border illegally. Don't try to escape alligator Alcatraz. Don't know, just want to make a Ludwig joke. Fair enough. Nobody cares about what kind of sex you have. Just stop telling kids about it. True. Nope. Nope, not shown that. True and real? Brought back a little Kirsche to my. Oh wow, I don't think I can show this. I don't follow her after she dragged me through the mud, however, here's some. No, you can't use Kirsche art. Because that's not for AI art. Cherry Fawkes, however, is girl. It is good. Are you boiling your toilet paper? My grandma taught me this method. What that gonna do? Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm not gonna punish you guys with that shit. Nope. Food crimes again? No. More of a 5 minutes craft thing. Holy. These fox women, I know why I'm into. Make your butt warm. I know why I'm into fox women. I know. All I'm missing is a Silver Veil plush. No. Wow. Nope. 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 No. I think I'm done. I think I'm done with today. Look at him. He looks like he fucks fox women. I don't have a tab for that. However, if I go to my profile, it should be pretty high up. There it is. There we go. Looks like he fucks fox woman. Yeah, Silver Veil is, but well, wait, she's a wolf, no? Hold on, she's a wolf, not a fox. Fuck, I fucked up. That meme. I fucked up! Whatever. Years are years. Anyway. Let me... Silver Veil is a wolf. Yup. Saw that one coming. Oh, I gotta go, man. Oh, shit. Well, since we're already here, right? Let's go give him a little surprise. Why don't we? Show Snapper some love, you know? And, yeah. With this, at the end of this stream, I wish everyone good health, good morning, good day, good evening, good night, sweet dreams, and goodbye. Thank you for being here, by the way. Thank you. Thank you. I set my homie MumiPlaynGames in defensive mode and let him sleep. Okay, I appreciate the Yu-Gi-Oh! Joke. Now bye! Bye-bye! Bye-bye.